Hello, everybody. It's Mike, KO4PDI. Hey, where'd my Geocron go? What happened to the Geocron? I was supposed to see the Geocron in there. Where is it? Let's make sure it's got the signal. No, it didn't show up. Oh, well. Yeah, we're live at 6:30. It's Mike, KO4PDI, the Ham Fun Guy. You know, there's something interesting coming up next week. Because of Veterans Day, the ISS is going to be performing Slow Scan TV. Yes, sirree, Bob. And they will be going, let's see, where's the one I want to show you? Here we go. Let's switch over to here. You can see right here, they posted this the other day from November 11th to November 18th for a week. They will be transmitting SSTV images from the ISS. Now, this is not new. They have done this before. Hey, Roger. Roger came to the game. Good to see you, Roger. So, what is Slow Scan TV? Well, I'm going to show you a few things tonight. We're going to take it step by step by step because there's stuff you got to do on your radio. There's stuff you got to do with the sat box. And if you got a rotor, it can control your rotor too, which is what I do. So what you see here on this screen, it says, on the ISS Service Module Radio, call sign RS0 ISS. That's the Russian thing, on frequency 145,800. Mode is PD120. That's very important. PD120, when you find the app you want to use to decode it, you will set your app to decode PD120. All right, so if you want to screenshot this, or if you want to join my Facebook page, it's posted on my Facebook page, it's good to know. So they're going to do this from the 11th to the 18th. So every pass on 145,800, they will be transmitting Slow Scan TV images. Now, this isn't the first time. Here are some images. I've showed these before. This is one. They did this between Christmas and New Year's. Oh, was it 23 they did this? There's one. And this is an image that I downloaded, decoded, and printed. Here's another one. There were 12 images all told, but I was only able to get 2 good ones. So there you can see those. I printed these out on my photo printer. They're really fun to do, and they all tell a story, and they do it for a reason. They're going to be honoring veterans, not people who died in war, not that we shouldn't honor them too, but this is Veterans Day coming up for the veterans that are here right now, alive and well. So I encourage you guys to get involved in this and try to download some of the images. You can also, if you look at this page, the theme is 40 years of amateur radio in human spaceflight is going to be the theme. Start times to be decided. Interruptions are planned for November 15th and 16th due to school contacts that they'll be doing. All right? Can anybody tell me why my Geocron's not appearing? I don't understand what's going on. Even if I move it to the top, it's not coming up. I hate, this is what drives me crazy about OBS and all that, because you get it all set up and you test it all ahead of time and it works, and then all of a sudden it don't work. Oh, this should be a background anyway. Move my solo cam up. All right. Yeah. USB video, that's what it should be. Not the virtual camera. You can see that behind me. I should hit USB video. There it is. Hey, we got it back. All right, good. All right, now I'm such an anal retentive guy that when I get messed up like that, it throws me off. So I got to fix it before I can continue. All right. So where were we? We're going to have multiple images sent down in that time period. These are the Slow Scan TV images I was telling you about. It's a lot of fun. They're going to commemorate 40 years on the amateur radio in space, basically, since the Owen Garriott on the shuttle mission. He did it with an HT and an antenna in the window of the ISS. I mean, of the Space Shuttle Challenger. And this is going to be different. This is actually going out over the antennas on the ISS. They've improved the system a bit. So it's very easy to get. Now, when we get it, what is it going to sound like? Okay. Let me show you. I am going to play it I actually have, if I can find a radio camera, there it is right there, turn that on. All right, so you're looking at my IC 9700 right there, and I have a recording of an ISS pass in there doing slow scan TV. So let me just make sure I got the volume up on that. Yes, I do. So when I hit play, you're going to hear what slow scan TV sounds like when you're listening for it. Listen carefully. Hear that? That is what slow scan TV sounds like when it's coming off the ISS. That was actually recorded on the ISS. So that'll give you an idea what you're looking for. Then what you would do is you get an app for your phone or for your computer, and you put it next to this. You set it up for PD 120 decoding. There'll be a place there. Well, maybe we'll do another video on the apps that are available to decode this. Right now, we want to get them first. Once you record them, you can, at any time, you could decode them. You don't have to rush into decoding them. So first you want to record them. So that's what it sounds like. I'll stop that now and get out of there. All right, we'll go back to the thing here. Now, when we do the recording, let's turn that radio camera off now for a second. Here are all the bands, all the transponders on the ISS. They're all listed here. This is from the SAP box. And if you notice, down here you got one, Mode 5 Imaging. And if I get my fat head out of the way, you can see it's 145,800, I believe. Yes, 145,800 right there. That's the frequency it's going to go on. So when you click on this, it's going to tune your radio. Oops, didn't want to do that. You click on the imaging, it's going to tune your radio. If I turn the radio camera back on, you can see it. It tuned it to 145,800, and it's adjusting for Doppler as well. And there's nothing on the A VFO. Just the B VFO is going to be listening. And the other thing to do, too, turn off noise reduction when you do it. I had noise reduction on. You see right there, you see the NR? That's on. I turn that off because noise reduction kind of messes up the image. So you don't want noise reduction. You want it clean. How does this work? As the ISS passes, it takes about 3 minutes to send the image down to Earth, all right? So what it does is it transmits it for 3 minutes, and then it has a pause, and then it starts transmitting again. So you figure 3 minutes plus a 30-second pause, another 3 minutes, a 30-second pause. You're already up to 8 minutes, right? Because you got 3, and 1, 7 minutes. Now, unless you got a really damn good antenna that's up high, like I do, you're not going to get more than one image on a pass. You're going to get one image. That's it. And what you'll find is sometimes the image has already begun before you start hearing it or before the ISS comes above the horizon. In that case, you're going to be listening for it, and you're not going to know when to start or stop. I'm going to show you how to set up your IC 9700 to automatically start recording when the image is sent. That is one of the most important things. So first we'll go to the SAP box, and I'll show you how I set that up. So if we go over here, here's the SAP box output on this screen. You go over to, well, first of all, next passes. Here's all your next passes, right? But you just want to, all you want to do is every time the ISS comes over, you want to be ready to record, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to set this up. You're going to click on continuous. You're going to pick the ISS here, and that's it. You're going to leave it like that. So every time, it's not going to listen to any other satellites. It's only going to activate when the ISS is coming over. This is so that if you're not home or whatever, the radio will automatically record it. Now, how is that going to happen? All right, let's go back to the radio camera now. Let's turn that on so you can see it. Turn on. There you go. All right, so in here you hit Menu, Record. And then you can record start, play files, record set, player set. It's one page. So when you want to record start, first of all, let me do this too. Let me get out of here. You turn up your squelch. So on the BVFO, turn it up so it blocks out any sound. If I turn the volume up, right? I just want to get it high enough so it cuts that out. So now you're not it's not recording. Now, if I go back to record, I hit record and I hit record start. I would highly suggest you remember the dates and times you do this, because when you go back to play files, here's all of, look at all these, I got 12 pages of files that I've recorded, all right? So remember the date you did it. This goes all the way back to May, I believe. Yeah, this is May 7th, 2023. That's over a year ago. So make sure when you hit record start, all right, record started. I'm going to get out, and I'm going to turn the squelch up on the AVFO too, so it stops recording that. All right. All right, so now I have it set up to start recording, and when the ISS comes over and breaks the squelch, it will automatically start recording. That's why you do that. All right, so now on the SAT box, you select mode 5 imaging. I'll get the radio off the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'll put the radio back where it belongs. It's usually up here on the right. So we'll just move it over here for now. Okay, so you go to this mode 5 imaging here, and you click on that, and now it's going to adjust your radio. Every time the ISS comes over, it will basically, the squelch will be broken, and it will start recording the ISS pass. So it's pretty simple. You could even do this, say you're not home and you want to record the pass that went over, see if there was any astronaut contacts on it or everything. Like, you're not going to be home, but you want to know what went on the pass. You could set this up like this, but instead of having it on the imaging transponder, you can put it up on the voice repeater. And then it'll record. Anybody talking on there will get recorded, and you'll pick it up. Now, the other nice thing about this is with the SAT box, it is already controlling my rotator. So over here, I don't have to tell it to do the, all I got to do is put ISS in this little box up here, search it out, it comes up on the screen. It recorded a little bit there. And now, of course, I have it going to the voice recorder first. So I want to change that to the mode imaging, the 145-800. We're changing over to that transponder. There you go. It's right over there, right behind my fat head. And I'm going to click the word continuous over here. Now the SAT box is not going anywhere else. It's going to stay on the ISS whenever it comes over, an hour and a half from now, whatever. Whenever it comes over, if somebody's talking on that frequency and breaks the squelch, the IC 9700 will record it. Capiche? You got that? So that's the plan. That's how you set it up ahead of time. Now, if you go out or whatever, it'll automatically take care of it. Some people don't like to leave their radios on when they're not home. I really don't care. I want to, because I'd rather get the images. I might not be here when the particular pass is coming, or I might think it's a low pass, and I'm not even going to try to talk on it or anything. But the good news is you could still pick this up and record it. Does anybody got any questions? Yeah, Iman says, that's cool, Mike. Thanks, man. So if you got any questions on how to do this, please let me know, and I will walk you through it. If you make a contribution to amateur radio on the International Space Station, they're really cool. They will be really nice to you and send you a challenge coin. Well, they sent me, I got 2 of these. I made 2 contributions, and they sent me 2 of these challenge coins. It's got the logo on the front, and yeah, it's a raised relief of the International Space Station on the back. Can't really see that good. I don't have a macro camera. I'm trying to get the light to hit it right so you can see it and get it close to the camera. Maybe it'll focus on it. Come on, focus on it. Focus. There we go. That's a good shot of it. Yeah, you can see the ISS there on that side, and if I turn it around, there's the logo for amateur radio on the International Space Station. Make a nice contribution to them, and they'll send this to you. If you ever have a voice contact with an astronaut, send them your QSO card. By the way, this is my QSO card, and I fill out the back, and I mail this in to Bruce Hunter in California, And this is the nice QSO card they sent me in return. On the back, it has the date and time and everything, and even might even have the astronaut on there. No, this one doesn't. But yeah, this is good. You notice there's 3 call signs for the International Space Station. There's NA1SS, there's RS0ISS, and OR4ISS. I don't know which one's which, but NA1SS is who I talk to. That's the one they sent me. So remember, it's very good to support. Yes, it is. It's a wonderful souvenir, and I got 2 coins. I got 2 nice letters they wrote back to me thanking me for my contribution, and yeah, and they sent me the coin after I sent them a contribution. I also went to their event last February at Kennedy Space Center, which was a lot of fun. I got to hang out with Frank Bauer. You've met Frank Bauer. He was on my show the other day. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I had him on my podcast, and he's really good. So anybody got any questions on how to record ISS, how to record slow scan TV from the ISS? Anybody got any questions about that? I'd love to hear your opinions. Have you guys tried any of this? Have you ever done it? I'm looking at YouTube now. Where do you guys see how many people are on? I don't understand. Somebody give me a thumbs up. Let me know I'm alive. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy this. I also went to, here's a page you might want to take a look at. This is amateur radio on the International Space Station's page on the internet. And you learn about school contacts and stuff like that. Here's all the information you can find on them. Hey, Frank, how you doing, Frank? So remember, it's very simple. I'm not doing anything about the decoding right now. All I'm talking about is how to make sure you capture this slow scan TV from the ISS, because that's the most important part. You got to be able to capture that sound, because once you get the sound, now you can use your iPhone or an Android phone using Slow Scan TV app. There's a million of them out there. You can look them up. Okay, Iman has done Slow Scan TV. Yeah, this is going to be great because you're going to have plenty of time to do this. But I'll tell you this, it goes by fast. It goes by fast. Those passes are short. You know, you're talking maybe you had, oh, there it is right now. It's coming up. It's coming up round. Yes, next will be decoding. I'm not going to do that for you. I want you to go and look for it. If you go look up on my channel, I posted a couple of videos a while ago on doing this. Last time they did Slow Scan TV. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just showing you how to set up your IC 9700 and your SAT box in order to do this. So you can see here, mode 5 imaging. See that? It's actually not 5, it's VHF. It's a VHF signal coming down, 145800 right here. So that's what you just leave that on there. You click on the word continuous. You select the ISS up here, and now it'll record it. Then for the radio, I'm going to recap this for people that missed it. For the radio, looking at the radio, let's move that where you can see it better again, make it a little bit bigger. How you doing, Don? Good to see you here. All right, so what you do with the radio, you go to menu, record. Well, I'm going to tell it record stop now and start all over again. All right, record stopped. All right, you go over here and you hit record start. Now recording has started. We exit out of here. But notice there's no red dots over here until I turn down the squelch. See the red dot? Now it's recording that noise. So what'll happen is you turn the squelch up so you don't hear any background noise. When the ISS comes over sending the images, it will open the squelch and the radio will start recording immediately. As soon as it hears something, it'll record it. What does it sound like? Let's go to record, record stop, play files. I was telling everybody before that this goes all the way back. Where was the one I was listening to? Nope, that wasn't it. There it is. That's what it sounds like. So that's what you want to record. And when it's recording, just let it do its thing. Don't touch anything. Make sure you turn off your noise reduction. I love it. I love it. Don's saying he's doing good. Here, I'll show you what he's saying in a second. He's doing good. Your videos keep taunting me to buy an ICOM. Yeah, I know. You better sell the house and go out and buy some radios and antennas and stuff. So, Don does slow scan TV old school. Yeah, that's not that easy. What did I just drop? Oh, nothing important. Yeah, Don does it old school. That's, hey, good for you, man. I'm lazy. I don't want to do it old school because if you're slightly off, you're not going to get the signal. So you want to make sure you get the signal nice and clean like that, like you were hearing it. So that's how you do it. So you first set your radio up. Tell the SAT box to continuously, sorry, let's start all over. We're going to start from scratch. We'll go over here. Go over to the SAT box. Make sure you click continuous. Antenna enable, we know that. It's going to rotate, it's going to handle my rotor then. And hit search, put ISS up here and search. Now it shows you where everything is. Make sure you pick the transponder mode VHF, mode V imaging. Pick that. Now you go over to your radio and you hit menu, record start. Okay, now make sure you go to your radio and make sure you got the squelch turned up high enough so that it's not recording right now. It's not hearing anything yet. When it hears something, it'll record. Watch when I turn the squelch down. See the red light come on? I'm not listening. I'm not hearing it because I got the volume down, but as soon as that red light comes on, it's recording. So turn the dial up on your squelch until that red light goes off. Now you're set. You're all ready to go. All right? All right. The other thing, how many people been doing? You've been following the Gray Line? I've been posting stuff on Facebook. I have been kicking butt on the Gray Line today. If you look at my logbook, look at here. Chile, that was south on the Gray Line. Japan, that was north on the Gray Line. Alaska, Japan, 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 and then United States. I started doing the Gray Line probably here, right about here. So I got 17 contacts on the Gray Line. These highlighted in blue, those are all on the Gray Line. And I've got people sending me QSOs right now trying to talk to me, and I'm ignoring them because I'm talking to you guys. If I start transmitting on the 7300, it messes up the signal, and you'll get a hum in your ear. So 14230 for you. What does that mean? What do you mean 14230? All right, here's a good question. If you get a random squelch burst and it goes away, does it stop recording? Yes. It will only record when it's hearing sound. And I explained a little earlier, and some of you guys got here a little later. The way it's going to work is you're going to hear the first one. It might, when the ISS rises, it might be in the middle of already transmitting a picture. So you're only going to get the second part of the picture. However, there's 30-second break in between pictures. So it'll stop for 30 seconds, and then it'll start again. And when it starts again, that's the beginning of the image. So all you got to do is record it. Don't worry about decoding it while you're capturing it. Capture it first. You can decode it at any time after that, just by playing it back on your radio. So don't panic. Don't think you got to go in there and get it when it's happening. You got to decode it while it's happening. You don't have to. You got plenty of time for that. Hello, TJ's here, and Don. Yes, okay, the 14230 is SSTV images also. You can go there on 20 meters, and yeah. I've never done that, but I've heard it. I've come across it while I'm out doing Parks on the Air or something, fiddling around with my dial. I hear it. I don't normally transmit on 14230 because wait a minute, 14230, yeah, you can transmit on that as a general. Yeah. When I become an extra, I'll be able to do the rest of it. Yeah, Don's saying it's usually in the middle when it rises. Not a lot of times, but it's very possible because it's not basing when it's going to transmit it on whether or not it's over you. It's just doing it randomly, one right after the other. There's multiple images. I think they got like 12 images. Let's look at that picture again, see if they tell us how many images they got there. Turn off the radio cam, get it off the screen. So, okay, it says here, you can send your, this is cool too, down here. Look at this right here. You can send your decoded images to ARISS and apply for an award at our updated gallery. And this is the link for their gallery is ariss-usa.org/ARISS-TV. Let's see if we can get to that page. ARISS stroke, what do you say it was? God, I got such a bad memory. Or stroke ARISS_SSTV. Stroke. INTL. Stroke. I think I typed that wrong. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, this is just another page. This is a blog. Oh, they're doing this because they got new equipment on there. That's cool. Don, you're close to me anyway. I don't care if you catch me. Don's talking about that, yeah. Man, all of a sudden it's getting hot in my house. Must be these bright lights I got on. All right, does anybody have any questions? Anyone, anywhere, speak up now or forever hold your nose. Peace. I mean, peace. Hold your peace. Let's see. Anybody got any questions? TJ, cool paste. Copy paste. Oh, you want the link? Is that what you're telling me? All right, I'll give you the link to this page. This is a blog from ARISS. We'll put that in the chat. And I'll stick that up on the screen so you can see. That's the link we're looking at here. Where we want to go is ARISS-USA. .USA, let's see what's the rest of it. .org/ARISS-TV. All right. Oops. I think it was SSTV _ what was the rest? Help me, guys. _ARISS_TV. That should do it. Now here's the link. What do you mean the page can't be found? ARISS-USA.org, right? ARISS-USA.org/ARISS-SSTV. Maybe it's got to be capital. That's what it was. It's got to be a capital. There we go. All right. I'll give you this link too. Copy this. I'll put this in the chat also. And we'll stick that up on the screen for you to see it. There you go. All right, so this is the web page I'm at now. And this will give you, let's see, on this page you will find images from Expedition 72, Series 22, 40th anniversary mission. That's what we're on. All right, display mission, Expedition 72, Series 22, 40th anniversary. And we can hit submit, but let's read the rest first. It says, and let me make this text a little bigger so you can read it and get rid of that. Actually, I should just move that. Let me move that out of the way. We'll go here. All right, so it says display missions, blah, blah, blah. Keep up with the ARISS SSTV progress by visiting ARISS General Contacts Current Status page. Learn more about this project by visiting Frequently Asked Questions page. You may submit SSTV reception reports by going here. We may not be able to display every image because of the quality or duplication, but it's important for you to submit them for engineering analysis purposes. The rest will be archived into a subsidiary page. You may visit the archive page here. We'll do that in a second. You may visit exemplars page here. Find us all submissions by call sign. I hadn't submitted any, so I'm not going to put my call sign in. But there you go. This is the page you go to. Now, what they're doing here, let's see. It says the archive page. Let's go see what the archive page has. Here we go. Oh, wow. Well, I guess not everybody got all the images. Look at this. Oh, my God. It's pretty cool, though, right? These are images. This one's pretty good right here. Yeah, this is... Do I have any of the ones I got? No. I tried this one right here. I almost got. And it tells you where it's submitted by Celso Pavel from Europe on October 11th, 2024. That's impossible. Oh, October 11th. Yeah, I forgot it's November. Oh, you submitted some? Let's see. W8CPT. Whoa, Captain Don's been busy. Whoa, these are all pictures that Captain Don decoded and uploaded. Not bad, Don. Proud of you. Good job. Yeah, there you go, Don. This is all Don's pictures. Right. If you submit your pictures here, you can go back. Man, Don, some of these came out really good. Look at this one. That came out really nice. You did that with a handheld? Damn. Don, I'm impressed. I am impressed, my man. All right. So these are, we got what? 5, 10, 15 images you submitted. Good for you. I never submitted any. Let's just see. KO4 PDI. I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, I did. Yeah, there's one I submitted. That's the one I was just showing you. That was this one. Come here. This one right here. I did submit one. All right. So, yeah. So remember now, very important, turn off your noise reduction when you're doing this. All right? You don't want your noise reduction on. That was good, huh? And Don, man, I'm impressed. You got so many pictures up there. Well, the good news is, if you do it like I told you, and if you go in there and set your squelch again, you want me to walk through it again? You guys want me to go through the procedure again so you know exactly what you're doing? Now, I'm using an IC9700. This isn't the way to do it with every radio, but on the IC9700, this is how you do it. If you notice, the ISS made a pass while we were talking. Look at the next pass that just came up on the satellite page. It's going to be almost directly overhead. Not for slow scan TV, but I might. When's it coming? It's coming in 1 hour and 17 minutes. So 7:05. It's like 8:20. It's going to come by. I think I'll be on that pass. 8:22 is going to come by. I'll be on that pass. I won't be streaming live though. Okay, so here's the procedure using a SAT box and an IC9700. I'm going to start all over again with the SAT box right from the beginning all the way through. So you go to the ISS page on your sat box, put ISS in the search, hit search, it will come up with the ISS. Select mode VHF imaging right here. That is the 145/800 frequency. Then go over to here and hit continuous. Got it? And if you have a rotor on your sat box, hit antenna enabled. Now what's going to happen is it's going to every time the ISS comes over, you're going to be able to copy it. Now, the next thing you do is you go to your radio. We'll turn that on again. And you can see in the radio, I click menu, if I find it. Hit menu, then record. I'm going to hit record stop. I had it set up to record. Record stop. Okay, recording stopped. All right, so, and when you want to play them, I showed you how to play them, right? Right here. We'll go back. These are recordings all the way back to 2023. Let's see, we'll go back here. What? 5/7/23, and nothing on that recording. Here we go. That's what it sounds like. Now you hear how the squelch is kind of knocking it out every now and then? It's all right. That was the very beginning of the pass. As it goes, what'll happen is it'll retransmit the same image again after a 30-second break. So you record it like that. Now you have it, and you don't have to go away with it. Don, what? Let me get out of here. Let me point out one more time too. You have to adjust your squelch. When you have recording start, all right, recording started, you make sure you turn up your squelch so it's not picking up the static. As soon as I turn the squelch down, you'll see a red dot pop up over here. There it is. I have the volume down so you don't hear it yet, but you can see now it's recording. As soon as the noise stops, I'm turning the squelch back up, it stops recording. So it will not continually record. When the image is done, it'll stop, and then it'll stop recording. And then the next time it starts again, it'll start recording again. So it's very easy to do. All right, what is Don saying here? I'm glad there's an SSTV event. I haven't worked the birds much since talking to astronaut Don Pettit. I need to get back at it. Yes, you do, Don. You're never going to get 7 contacts if you don't start making some more contacts. And you like to stay up in the middle of the night, and that's when I like to get on the radio. All right, does anybody have any questions? Anyone, anywhere, come on up, now or never. Any questions? Anyone, anywhere, in the chat, type it in. Let me hear what you got to say. Anybody, come on. I guess I did such a good job showing you how to do it, you don't have any questions. All right, anyway, thanks guys for coming on tonight. I appreciate all your following and everything you're doing. Anybody see Andy Cowley lately? I haven't seen Andy on my feed in a long time. I miss him. Is he all right? Nariman, go check on him. He's in England, so you might be able to make a phone call to him. All right. So now you got a little bit of a treat on how to do SSTV. If you have any questions, I'll be probably going live at certain different times between now and Monday. Monday's the 11th, right? Yeah. Today is the 7th. That's in 4 days. So today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Monday is Veterans Day in the United States, and we honor all our vets. We don't honor our dead on that. That's what Memorial Day is for. On Veterans Day, we honor our alive and well veterans who need our help and need our support constantly, because 22 veterans a year take their own life, and that's not good when they do that. Yeah, Don, do a video on the HT. If you get it in before Monday, that would be great, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of guys trying to do this on Monday It's going to be from the, what did I say? It's going to be from the 8th, from the 11th to the 18th. So it's for 7 days they're going to do this. So you guys can get there, and don't freak out if you don't get it. It's okay. You'll get it eventually. And if you do it like I did it, by the way, I think it's really cool. On this particular page, you see this guy in the middle here with the blue outfit on. That's Owen Garriott. He made the first HF contact from space. And back in February, I got to meet his son Richard, who was he wanted to outdo his dad on how many QSOs he could make, and he did. He got more. He said he had like one piece of paper. It turned out he needed like 2 pieces of paper, and he was writing call signs on his arm. He had such a pile up when he was doing it from the International Space Station. So, oh, poor Don's getting his tooth pulled on Monday. Hopefully I'll be able to work some SSTV. Well, that's no excuse, Don. You don't need your teeth to do SSTV. So I don't want to hear any excuses. Take your coat of Oxycontin and get to work. I'm only kidding. Yeah, I sent the one image in. I never got a certificate from them. I don't know why, but they have it on there. They have it on the page. So yeah, I never got a certificate for that. But we'll see. We'll see this time. I think images requested. Send your decoded images to ARISS and apply for an award at our updated gallery. That was where we just looked at Don's images. Yeah, they didn't give me anything back then. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that quick little montage of how to do this. I've been streaming now for about almost an hour, but I started 15 minutes early just to give everything a chance to line up and get set up and check everything out. So if anybody has any questions, email me, ko4pdi@1791.com. I'll do my best to answer them. I might even answer them in a live feed. So feel free to always, you can always send me questions. You can always send me emails. You can join my Facebook group, ask questions there if you want. If you get any good images and you think they look nice, go to my Facebook group and post them, or comment on one of my Twitter posts and put your image there, and we can see it there too. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your support and for following. And all I can ask you is keep coming back. I need to do this, because I might have to go out and get a day job. Check out the notes on every video I do. Talk about the discounts you can get with all the different, yeah, maybe we will. Maybe we will. 73, Don. Check out all the discounts you can get. I have new ones. I'm adding new affiliates all the time. There's also an Amazon store link, which isn't exactly set up perfectly, but there's stuff there that you might want. From rosin to solder things to tape to this Velcro stuff that I use to stick the cameras to the desk. All that stuff you can buy there at my Amazon store. If you have any questions, send me an email, ko4pdi@1791.com, or you can go to ko4pdi.com for all the links and all the discounts that I give and the affiliate things. And, you know, if it bothers you that I'm using an affiliate code, know that you're contributing to keeping this station going and this podcast going and this channel. I need help. I can't do it all myself. I got a lot of things I got to do. I got a lot of responsibilities, you know? What got to tell you? Anyway, forget about it. You guys have a great day. This is Mike, KO4PDI, wishing you a fond-adieu. 73, and remember what I always say, don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me, all right? KO4PDI, I'll be clear.